Today's adventure is bringing us to an oceanfront cottage in Kensington, Prince Edward Island, Canada. Stay tuned. We're going to explore a 3-bedroom, 4-bed, 2-bath cottage located on the Malpeque Bay, which you see here in the video, located in the north central part of PEI. Our first impressions as we came to the house was just how large the place was, but also how large this front deck was and the views, which were spectacular coming in. So we made our way around the house where the side/front door is located. There's a key lock box where you get your key from the Airbnb owner. And as we entered, you can see there is a very large, very comfortable kitchen to work with. We're going to do a bit of a detailed look at that in a minute. But as you can see, looking at this cottage, we've got a huge, huge table which can easily sit 10 people. You can see the magnificent views through those big panel windows. There's a fireplace. I'm assuming it can be used in the fall for the colder weather. There's these really great nautical details throughout the house, including these boats that were just really beautiful to look at. The house was actually quite well appointed overall. Here we have a closet with a full washer and dryer, which we completely used while we were there, and some extra cleaning supplies and linens were also located in this closet space. There was a television, some games, and some puzzles which the kids actually did use, and Apple TV in order to access your Apple account. The master bedroom was not super spacious, but it definitely met the needs of our requirements. For those with younger children, there was a high chair and a play and pack in the master closet. Overall, enough space to house the two of us for the week, and the master also has its own bathroom. Moving down the hallway, there are 2 additional bedrooms and the family bathroom. The first of the 2 spare rooms had a queen-size bed, a fan on the ceiling, and plenty of storage for your clothing. The family bathroom is a full bathroom with shower, tub combo, toilet, sink, etc. And the nautical theme continues here in the washroom as well. This house also has a linen closet which provided additional bath towels as well as beach towels. The last of the 3 bedrooms had 2 beds in it. One was a twin, the other a double, and a closet with extra linens was also available to us. And what tickled this Walt Disney fan was the fact that there was one of my favorite portraits of Walt and Mickey Mouse in the spare bedroom. So let's take a bigger tour of this kitchen that we have to work with. This large kitchen also had a dishwasher, which we used every day, a composting and recycling bins available, which is a big deal on Prince Edward Island, and you'll need to read up on the rules on that when you get there. This family of 6 had plenty of cups, glasses, bowls, and mugs for our use during our stay. There's also plenty of kitchen towels, no shortage of that, as well as some basic sort of food prep items, your standard colanders and so on. The cutlery was good, although there could stand to be a few more items on that. When you're 6 people, we ran out of forks and knives pretty quickly. We liked the corn cob holders. We used those during our stay. Although we didn't use it, there was a picnic basket there. There were plenty of large pots, a number of frying pans and pots that you could use in order to make your meals every day. There's plenty of remaining cabinet space to store your food and accessories, as well as some lobster eating utensils, so that if you bring the fresh lobster home to cook, you've got everything you need to crack them open, as well as some instructions on how to eat lobster. Here's some more of that stunning view for you to appreciate. Overall, the cottage is nice, but it is starting to show its age with a few things that needed to be fixed while we were there. This ended up being closed with a bungee cord so we can keep the bugs out during our stay. There's also a side garage which opens up as a play area. They had a soccer ball, some ladder ball, as well as a dartboard, although you may want to bring your own darts as these were kind of in rough shape. There were mussel farms just out front, and in mornings we would often have coffee and enjoy the views and watch the boats come in and do their work. It made for some very relaxing mornings. The city of Cavendish is only located about 15 to 20 minutes drive from the cottage. And that's where you'll find places like Green Gables Historical Site and also Avonlea Village. Now the food here is not great, so if you're going to go, I would suggest just sticking to the Cow's ice cream location. But Avonlea is quite cute. It has sort of a sense of a small town, and you've got boardwalks, etc. So while it's a cute visit, it was a one and done for us. For more tourist-related shopping, there's always Cavendish Boardwalk, which is also on the main drag in Cavendish proper. There's a number of stores here with some interesting items, some souvenirs, t-shirts, things of that nature. And if you're in the mood for ice cream and you happen to drop by Cow's, I would challenge you to take a look at all of their t-shirts. They're actually quite amusing to look at. Cavendish is also home to a number of family-related locations, including this Believe It or Not auditorium, a wax museum, and other locations that we just didn't have time to go to, like amusement parks and mini golf gardens. The Wax World Museum was maybe not Madame Tussauds level quality, but it was still a very neat experience, although it did have the scariest Walt Disney I'd ever seen. Closer to the cottage, literally a 5-minute drive, is the Cabot Beach Provincial Park. This park is beautiful. It has one of the nicest beaches we saw while we were in PEI, and it's quite literally 5 minutes from your cottage. You can rent kayaks from here, there's plenty of parking and lots of sandy beach to lay out on. If you need to go to a box store or you just want to visit something different, you can go to Summerside, which is literally 15 minutes away from the cottage. Spinnaker's Landing is very small, but it's got a quaint set of stores that you can go shopping in, and if you really want to grab a quick bite, you can, although we didn't need to on this day. If you're feeling adventurous, you could head to Thunder Cove. You have to climb down the cliff using the help of a rope to get down to the beach. The beach is beautiful, and you do get to see these beautiful seaside cliffs along with the little teapot rock formation that everybody talks about. And one of our final outings was to take an 1.5-hour trip up to the North Cape, but along the way we got to visit this basket weaving location where there were some beautiful wood carvings and a number of baskets. We got to see the workshop where they actually make the product that they sell in the store. Really nice ladies that work in there. This was a really quaint place to visit. We finally got to the North Cape Wind Energy Interpretive Center. There was a gift shop and restaurant available. And here you could compare the size of you versus one of the turbine blades that you see locally here. Apparently, the North Cape, there's a payphone. The best time to visit the North Cape is at low tide. This is an amazing piece of nature. It is the longest rock reef in all of North America, the most northern point in PEI, and has a number of wildlife, including seals and a number of birds, and I'm fairly confident we saw shark fin in the water as well. Great whites are known to frequent these waters, and there was evidence of that as there was a dead seal further up on the beach that had been clearly attacked by something, likely a shark. Pack a backpack with some water and a chair, sit and enjoy the view. It's awesome. Back at the cottage, one of our favorite things to do was to explore the seaside at low tide to look for shells. And honestly, on windy days, you're never disappointed because there are a number of kite sailors that will come out and entertain you in front of the cottage. A couple of final points. While this cottage had some minor issues during our stay, the owner was extremely responsive, and we really do appreciate that. And while there is a beautiful fire pit in the front of the cottage, it was either too windy or too buggy for us to really enjoy it. If you're interested in this cottage, check out the link below. And thanks again for watching, Travel Review Crew. See you on the next adventure.